Rammel.
Hey!
We're doing it!
We're doing a thing.
Welcome to the first episode of, what are we calling this? One dad, drunk dad, book good, book bad.
It's so terrible to say.
But so are you books.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is Rammel and I just want to talk to each other, but we think people might enjoy this because there's nothing else on. People are watching like rerun sports from the 90s. So
also, all of the doctor procedurals aren't talking about COVID. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Because they were recorded like 6 months ago.
Right. It would be amazing though if like Grey's Anatomy tonight was like, we can't save this guy's life. We got other stuff to deal with.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
We can't have sex in the closet. We have other stuff to deal with. Imagine the forethought it would have taken to do that. I'm going to take one thing off. I'm not as smart as we are. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, I'm always writing episodes of shows for
disasters.
Pandemics and disasters, yeah. I have a really good Law and Order script in case a tornado ever hits New York.
How many books have you read to Lane?
I mean, if I had to actually guess, maybe like 100.
Yeah, like you have like a catalog of 100.
There's a catalog of books, but they get play, right? There's some that get play more than others, and because once I hate a book, I put it away forever.
Yeah,
but she finds it. She seems to know the ones that I don't like the most, and comes back.
She likes the books that you don't like.
Yes. For whatever reason, because there's some silly picture in there or something she likes, and then I have to read it and
yeah, totally. Because there's a book that I'm not going to show today that like Winnie just loves looking at this page, and it just has gorillas on it, and there's no other reason. She's never seen a real gorilla in her life, and it's a cartoon gorilla, and she loves it. It's so weird.
So Rammel's daughter Winter is 1. My daughter Lane is 3. So we both have a daughter, and we are constantly reading books to our daughter. Some of these books are noticeably better than others, and some of them are noticeably worse than anything we've ever read before in our lives. And so I think the goal today is we're going to share a book that we like and maybe a book that we don't like. And if this is a thing we do, it becomes like the dad book review. And also we're going to get a sponsorship from Cabal.
Hey, you see? Look at this. Ah! Yeah, okay. I think I'm the drunk dad. I think you're one dad and I'm drunk.
Yeah, you're definitely drunk dad. I'm one dad.
I've been drinking since dinner, which was at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. I'm not there yet.
Pandemic. Why not?
You want to start us off with a book you like?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Tell me why you like it.
This is Little Blue Truck. I've
never read this book.
It's great. One of the things that I like about it is that it rhymes, and so it's like quick and easy to read, and it goes through all the animals, the farm animals, which babies love. And so you can do the farm animals, and then there's this like story about like not even just bullying, but just like arrogance that just comes into the middle of it, and then like is resolved very quickly through friendship and kindness. And like it's like the stuff that you want to like impart to children, like the actual thing that like you want to pass on.
Right.
So this is my good book, or book good.
Book good. This is your book good.
This is my book good. Little Blue Truck. Horn went beep, engine purred, friendliest sounds you ever heard. Little Blue Truck came down the road, beep, said Blue to a big green toad.
Is this? Can I ask real quick? Is this actually how? Is this like? Are those beeps and things? Is this the Rammel style of reading this book?
Yeah.
Good. No, I want to know. Okay.
Toad said, "Roar," and winked an eye when Little Blue Truck went rolling by. Sheep said, "Bah." Cow said, "Moo." Oink, said Piggy, and boop, said Blue. And I mean, can you see? Look at this art.
I can see that.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Bah, said a chicken. And her chick said, beep. Ma, said a goat. And Blue said, boop. Said a horse. I have not done this for adults before. I just realized. I've only done this for Winnie.
I have more questions if you had done it for adults.
Quack, said a duck. Boop, said the friendly little blue truck. Honk, yelled the duck. Coming through, I've big important things to do. I haven't got time to pass the day with every duck along the way. Look what a jerk.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Drives through, kicks that duck out of the way. What a prick. Went the dump around a curve. He saw a puddle and he tried to swerve. Into the mud rolled the big fat truck, and his big important wheels got big important stuck.
Nice.
I always had the big important, yeah.
Not so big and important now, are you?
No. His heavy-duty dump truck tires were sunk down deep in muck and mire. Honk, cried the dump, and he sounded scared. But nobody heard, or nobody cared. Fucking lesson.
Right? Don't be a dick.
Then into the mud,
road.
Bump, 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 came the little blue truck to help the dump. Little Blue pushed with all his might. Now Blue and the dump were both stuck tight. Help, 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 cried Little Blue Truck. Beep, 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 I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Everybody heard that. Beep, beep, beep. The cow came running with the pig and the sheep. The hen came up at a gallop, ran the big brown horse. Goat jumped over the fence, of course. The hen came flapping with the chicken, the duck, and everybody pushed the Little Blue Truck. Head to head and rump to rump, they all pushed Blue, who pushed the dump. They couldn't quite budge that heavy load. Then who hopped up? Call back. But the big green toad. All together, 1, 2, 3, one last push, and the trucks were free. Thanks, little brother, said the dump to Blue. You helped me, and they helped you. Now I see a lot depends on a helping hand from a few good friends. Beep, said Blue. Who wants a ride? Everybody scrambled to jump inside. Quack, quack, bah. Quack, beep, me, quack, ma. Beep, beep, beep.
Excellent. Bravo, sir.
Oh, thank you.
That's
thank
perfect. You. It's don't be an asshole. That's that story.
Ever.
And,
I mean, people, you know, you want to get through life. You want to get through life. You gotta be kind to others.
Yeah.
Solid.
Or you gotta have a friend who's kind to others. And that's
who you are. For me.
Yeah, right. Like I could be a dick and shoo ducks out of the way, as long as this nice guy's here.
Oh.
That was a good one though. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, she loves it. She loves the noises. Like there's some books that like I intensely love that she won't even sit for, but then like this one she'll like always sit through it. It's great.
Yeah, it's disappointing when you're like, this book is great and I need you to know that.
Yeah,
it's just like no, I want trash.
All right, what do you got for us?
This is a book I intend fully to dunk on. So this is an anthology.
Okay.
Of 5-minute princess stories, and I can't say who manufactures it because I don't get sued. We'll call him Walter Mouse.
It's right up there.
Nope, no, it's not. That's not. That's not. That's something else. That's a sticker.
Oh, okay.
But the thing about this book, so this book is why I wanted to do this, because this is entirely an anthology of spin-off stories that take place somewhere in the timeline of classic stories, but make no sense when you have seen the movie. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll explain it. So, like, this is a story called The Desert Race, and it's a spin-off story of Aladdin. And it takes place after the events of Aladdin, because Aladdin is, like, hanging out at the castle, engaged to be wed, but he's still dressed like a street rat, and the genie is still there, like, doing tricks for Aladdin. So it's
he was freed at the end of the.
Yes. yes, the genie's freed, and Aladdin's gonna become the prince, but he's still hanging out in like muddy pants, and then the genie's just like doing wishes, like just handing them out. It's so it makes no sense. Like there's a Beauty and the Beast story that I want to get to in another day, where it's like he's still captured her. It's just like full on Stockholm syndrome. Where it's like, oh, here's a fun thing that happened in the winter. I'm like, how long was she there? How long did he have her? Way too long. So this is the desert race, and I'm going to go through this briefly and really kind of hit the low points, I guess, is what I'm going to go for. So Jasmine and Aladdin were strolling across the palace grounds one evening when the Sultan ran out into the balcony. Drat! Oh, drat, that dreaded desert race. That's my Sultan. It's pretty okay. Jasmine was surprised. Usually her father loved the desert race. Every year the best, here's where it starts. We're on page 1. Every year the best riders from Agrabah compete against those of the neighboring kingdom of Zagraba. With a Z. Yeah, Agrabah's fictional. So you're not beholden to a map. You can name it anything.
Yeah.
So we're off to the races. So it's Agrabah versus Zagraba in the Great Desert Race. The fastest horse and rider were awarded the Golden Palm Trophy. What's the matter, Father? Jasmine asked. The Sultan shook his head sadly. I just heard that Prince Fayez will be riding for Zagraba again. So, whatever. His horse is so fast, he's won the race the last 3 years in a row. I might have an idea, Father, Jasmine said eagerly. I could ride Midnight in the desert race. He's the fastest horse in Agrabah. Oh, dear me, no, the Sultan said. The desert race can be dangerous. I won't have my daughter risking her neck like that. What if I ride Midnight in the race, said Aladdin. What a splendid idea, said the Sultan.
Oh my God, already terrible.
Here's the thing. I like this one. This is the one part I like.
Okay.
I kind of think it's a sneaky joke. I think it's like, no, the race is too dangerous, daughter. You can't ride. And then new son-in-law is like, I'll do it. He's like, great idea.
Oh, yes. Okay. Sure.
That's how I choose to interpret it. There's other text in here that would suggest I'm wrong. We continue.
How many times have you read this
Far too many. Her very first favorite character is Prince Fayez, the bad guy from this book, who appears nowhere else in the Disney canon.
She is a Jafar apologist, though, isn't she? What's
that?
She is a Jafar apologist.
Oh, 100%. Jafar is your favorite character by like a country mile.
It's
it should trouble me more than it does.
You know, just
we've been sending quick tangent. We've been sending coloring pictures to like her friends and relatives and cousins and things. We'll color a picture and when we're sending them in the mail.
Yeah.
And it's sweet. And now we're getting responses back, and everyone is sending us back pictures of Jafar. Like it's her brand at this point.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. The next day, Aladdin and Jasmine went to the stables. As soon as Aladdin was on Midnight, the horse threw him. Check this out. He's 40 yards in the air.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. He's good. Let me help, said the princess. Midnight gave her no trouble, as usual. The horse was ready to go. So Jasmine's capable. She could ride a fucking horse, is what I'm hearing. Aladdin swung onto Midnight's back, but the horse still did not want to cooperate. He kicked up his heels and sent Aladdin flying. Aladdin brushed himself off. Here, let me try, Jasmine said. Again. She easily climbed into the saddle. Midnight happily carried her around the stable yard, doing everything he asked her to. Sorry, Jasmine told Aladdin. I guess Midnight is a one-person horse. Submitted without comment. How are we supposed to win that trophy back? The Sultan asked. Let me ride in the race, Father, Jasmine urged, which makes good sense because she seems to be the only person that can ride the fastest horse in the land.
Yeah, and the rider that he's chosen is like paralyzed from the neck down.
Correct. The last time we saw Aladdin, he was in the air on his way to his death. The Sultan didn't want to hear it. Perhaps we can find Aladdin another fast horse, he said. He did not look hopeful, though. Don't worry, Aladdin said. I'll think of something. The day of the race arrived. Riders from Zagreba paraded into Agrabah. Fayez rode on his impressive white horse. This is Prince Fayez, my daughter's first true love, on his white horse. He's a real tool. He's just drawn like a douchebag.
Yeah.
Fans from both kingdoms gathered to watch the race. The Sultan looked at Aladdin. What an odd-looking horse that boy is riding. Okay, this is Aladdin's horse. What do we got?
No.
We thought of a trick.
Yep.
Aladdin's pulling a trick. But he didn't have time to worry about that. Whoops. Now, where is Jasmine, he wondered. It's time to start the race. The princess was nowhere to be found. We can't wait any longer, I suppose. The Sultan raised a flag to signal the start of the race. 1, 2, 3, and they're off. The riders galloped into the desert. A black horse with a mysterious veiled rider took the lead right away.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I don't draw that. This is the reveal.
Yeah.
As soon as they were out of view of the palace, the rider threw off the veil. It was Jasmine. I do hate going against father's wishes, she whispered to Midnight. But I just had to prove that you were the fastest. I dig it. You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
It's not to prove that Midnight was the fastest. I mean,
so Jasmine just took Midnight out anyway.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna prove everybody is wrong.
Right.
Yeah. Agency. I like it. Aladdin was curious about the rider on the black horse. Jasmine, he gasped when he saw her. This is very important. At this moment, Aladdin sees that it is, in fact, Jasmine. Put that in the back of your mind as we continue through the story.
There. All right.
Just then, his horse spotted a cool, inviting water of an oasis. Now that's more like it, exclaimed the horse. Except the horse was actually the genie. He jumped into the water. Yep. He jumped into the water and took the shape of a seahorse. Hey, this wasn't part of the plan, Aladdin cried. Don't worry, Al. We'll catch up. Gotta stay hydrated, you know. They're doing their best with not Robin Williams, but there's nothing worth joking. There's no good jokes here.
No.
On land, meanwhile, Jasmine and Midnight galloped off without a backward glance. Fayez and Desert Warrior were starting to catch up. They were shocked when they saw the princess. Fayez didn't want to lose to her. Jasmine urged Midnight on, but the other horse was very fast. Finally, Desert Warrior pulled ahead. Give up now, Fayez shouted. That trophy will always belong to Zagreba. But Midnight wasn't finished yet. He surged forward again and passed Desert Warrior. Not so fast, Jasmine called to Fayez with a laugh. That trophy is in Agrabah, and that's where it's going to stay. Fuck yes. Get it. Go get it.
Yeah.
But wait.
Oh, God.
Fayez and Warrior stayed on Midnight's heels until the horses had to jump a ditch. Midnight sailed over easily, but Warrior skidded to a stop. With the other team out of the running, it seems like there was nothing to keep Jasmine and Midnight from winning. Lane called this whole story Fayez Fall Down for a long time. She's like, you read Fayez Fall Down? That was her takeaway from this story. Yeah. With the other team out of the running, it seemed that there was nothing to keep Jasmine and Midnight from winning. But then the princess heard the sound of hoofbeats behind her. What? She cried, looking back. It was Aladdin. Jasmine didn't even know he was still in the race, because I will remind the readers, he was in a lake a minute ago, drinking water, and now here he comes. Soon Aladdin and his mystery horse caught up, and he and Jasmine were fighting for the lead. Jasmine was glad that the trophy would stay in Agrabah no matter which one of them won, but bullshit. She really... Yeah, bullshit. Like...
Give me a break.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
You are riding a genie and are currently in a literal 2-horse race with your fiance.
Who is the princess?
Correct. Like, no, I got this. Don't worry about it. I got it.
No, I'm in the title. It's not called Jasmine.
It's not good. Yeah. All right, we're almost there. We're in the home stretch. The two horses were neck and neck as they neared the finish line. First, Midnight pulled ahead a tiny bit, then Aladdin's horse did, but neither could keep the lead. Also, continuity. Like, the genie can't beat a fast horse?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't know. I also don't understand why the genie needed to be hydrated. Who was he hydrating for? Was he hydrating for himself?
Yeah, they needed an excuse for the genie to jump in water and say things.
To like steer away or something like that.
Yeah, they needed to prove it was the genie, and they were like, "Well, let's just put him in a lake and then have him turn into a seahorse."
Seahorse, but it's like he doesn't need that, and like Aladdin wasn't like, "Oh, I'm thirsty."
No. Aladdin was like, "Get back in the race."
Yeah,
because we have to beat my wife. Now that I know she's in the race, I have to beat her using magic. Anyway, the two horses crossed the finish line at the same time. As soon as Midnight slowed to a stop, Jasmine jumped off, gave her tired horse a hug, and led him to the water. Then she walked over to Aladdin. "Congratulations," he said. "Same to you," Jasmine replied. "But where in the world did you find such a fast horse?" That's Aladdin's line there. Aladdin looked at his horse. Then he looked at his feet. That is... He didn't seem to know what to say, as he shouldn't. Because he's a monster. "Surprise!" the genie cried, transforming back to his usual form. Jasmine gasped. "Genie, that was you?" "Sorry, princess," Genie said, winking. "We were just horsing around."
Oh, God.
Aladdin grinned sheepishly. "It was my idea. I couldn't bear the thought of Zagreba winning again this year."
Or a woman.
To a woman. "Oh dear," the Sultan said. "The rules state that it must be a horse and rider team, not a genie and rider team. I'm afraid that disqualifies you two from the race." Then he smiled. "And that means Jasmine and Midnight are the winners." Jasmine changed into a new outfit.
This is
a sentence in a storybook. Jasmine changed into a new outfit. At the award ceremony, she patted Midnight. Jasmine had always known her horse was fast, but she never imagined she could beat a genie. Here's why I hate it.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it.
Among other reasons. Aladdin's a dick.
Absolutely.
It shows that Jasmine can be determined and win a thing, but she only wins on a disqualification, which is nonsense. Like, also, like, it takes the rules. Like, the Sultan has to be like, let's consult the rule book, because maybe you can ride a haunted magic monster. And it includes the line, Jasmine changed her outfit. Because she does, in fact, change her outfit. Now, I've thought about this, and I'm trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. And my guess, if I had to guess, and I close the book, but my guess is that they hired someone to write the book and hired someone to draw the pictures.
Yeah.
And that those people were not aligned. Because on this page, Jasmine is classic Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
And on the next page, for whatever reason, she has changed her outfit. So my wanting to give the benefit of the doubt tells me that the pictures came in wrong, and they were like, we can either pay for a new photo or add the line, Jasmine changed her outfit. So that's what I'm choosing to believe happened.
I also don't understand why the genie's still there. Makes no sense. Why is he hanging
on? He's got his.
Is he still a genie? Is he still working? Is he still active?
Apparently, he was so happy about being set free that he just decided to stick around and do much free magic.
Yeah.
Also, why is Aladdin still wearing patches on his pants? You are in the kingdom. You are in the palace. You're the heir to the throne, man.
Right, the very last like shot of them like flying away on the magic carpet, he's like in new clothes.
Yep. But this must have been like a Saturday, and he's like, I'm gonna put on my paint pants.
I'm gonna wear my comfy street rat clothes.
We're going. Oh yeah, baby, these are my street rat pants.
Comfy street rat.
Come on. All right, I think we have time for one more. I want to see your dumpy. I want to see your dumpy book.
All right. This is Pop-Up Peekaboo. I love you.
And you do not like this book, correct?
That's this book. It's we've hidden this from Winter. And, she tends to find it's bright and pink. The reason we picked it up was because of Valentine's Day, and we were like, oh, we need something festive for her to look at. Mm-hmm. Why not? Why not a nice, beautiful pop-up Peekaboo I love you book? It's bad and it's weird, and like there's like so many little things that are like bizarre about it. We'll just get to them like moment to moment. Smiley Sheep wakes up in the morning. What should she do today? Let's open the flowery curtain. Is there a surprise coming her way? What's behind the curtain? Peekaboo, it's some red and pink balloons. Can you guess who sent them? And it says here, love from ... question mark.
Romantic.
Over here, in the far distance, past the house, is another sheep.
Okay. I so far I like it, Rammel. I'm going to be honest. So far, it's cute.
Why is it cute? Why is it cute?
Well, wait. What's the problem? It's Valentine's Day. Someone has sent a Valentine.
He's looking in on her.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's bizarre.
That's weird. I don't like him lingering.
Smiley Sheep has found a present tied up with a bright pink bow. It's a gift that's just for her. What's inside? Do you know? Lift the flap and take a look. Peekaboo, it's a big bunch of flowers. It's a bunch of flowers in a box. That's how you put that's the way to pack some flowers in a box. This is how you do it normally. This is how normal people do it. Maybe this is how sheep do it. I don't know. There's another pretty present. Can you guess what's in the box? Is it a tasty treat, a cuddly toy, or a pair of fluffy socks? What's inside the box? What's inside the box? Peekaboo, it's some yummy chocolate. My daughter's allergic to dairy.
And then there's that creepy sheep again.
Yeah. See him? He's getting closer.
He's going hard.
So he was also the problem for me. He was already in the house, putting all these presents around. Why is he out?
How did that happen?
What's he doing? I mean, I understand. So he's like the boyfriend. He's trying to surprise her, whatever. But it's like he's already been there.
Yeah, right. It's weird.
Who's left a card for Smiley Sheep? Now there's a card too. Like you got flowers, you got the chocolates, you got the balloons. This is a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't escalate in the right way, right?
I feel like it's too much. Yeah, right. And if I was getting a gift tree or a string of gifts and greeting card was like fourth.
Right. No,
that's one.
Yeah.
You should have woken up with it on her head.
Who's left a card for Smiley Sheep? What an exciting day. Let's open it up and look inside. I wonder what it will say. Let's look inside the envelope. Peekaboo, it's a card from her special friend to Smiley Sheep. I love you. Love from...
Question mark?
Still a question mark.
So in the fucking card, he doesn't write his name?
Himself. So this is the thing. Does he know her? Does he live with her, or does he have access to her home? And like, is it a secret that he loves her?
This is an ex who still has a key.
That's what. Or I was thinking like maybe like a roommate is now confessing. And it's like this like a thing.
Oh yeah, but then the roommate goes outside to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at all these surprises. Are you ready for just one more? What do you think it could be? Let's look behind the big pink door. So her house is already built for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, right.
Big pink door. Who's behind the door? Peekaboo, I love you, says Cuddly Sheep. That's it. That's the reveal. It's Cuddly Sheep.
Well, but we already knew that.
Well, yeah, he was there the whole time.
And we don't know how we feel about it.
He's a creep. I think it's a creepy book. I mean, like, I'm all for tenderness and sweetness. I think that presents are lovely. I think Valentine's Day is a decent holiday. It's a good holiday to celebrate, to show the people that you love, like, that you care about them. But I definitely think that was, I don't know, it creeps me out. And she loves it. She loves seeing it.
Yeah. Why? It's hard to not, because I want her to have the things that she likes. I want to read the stories that she likes.
Mm-hmm.
But occasionally there's a story with like a terrible message or a creepy undertone where I'm like, am I looking too deeply into this? Yes, I am looking too deeply into this.
Oh yeah, I'm probably the one who feels the most weirded out by it. I mean, it's just a sheep. I mean, sheep are their own thing.
Maybe it's just a cultural thing, man. Maybe you don't understand sheep culture. Like, sheep are very aggressive.
Are they?
No.
You want to read your good book?
What?
You want to read your good one?
I can read my good one. So I can't see any of the comments on the thing I'm looking at, but all of a sudden there's like, I'm looking at our real Facebook and there's comments. People are watching this. This is how you know the quarantine has broken people's brains. because people are actively watching our nonsense. All right, I'll read a good book.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill up.
And then you fill up. I'll read. Well, do you want me to wait?
No, go ahead.
Oh, it's right there. What are you drinking, Rammel? Come on, let's get that sponsorship.
Koval, single barrel bourbon whiskey, distilled right here in Chicago, Illinois. And I'm pretty sure they also started making sanitizer too.
They did.
Good people.
So you should buy Koval whiskey to keep the sanitizer going. It's what you need to do to save America.
I mean, I don't think anything can save America now.
No. It's gone.
It's over.
It's over. So all we can do is sit in our basement and read kids' books. All right, last one tonight. This is a good one. I read this one. So I read this before, and it recently came out, and I almost didn't make it through it. I was like tearing up because I'm a leaky dad, as Paige calls me. So this is called A Family Begins with a Wish.
Oh, God, I can already feel it.
Oh, yeah, no, it's going to break you. At first, there is us. There is only us. But even then, even before we can know to know it, we wish you were here. I mean, like, page 2. Yeah. You don't know what you don't know until you don't get it. You know?
Yeah, I know.
We make plans for us. We learn. We build. We journey. But more and more and more, we think of you. It's life, right? Until one day, we are ready. Ready for change. Ready for surprise. Ready for you. We wish you were here. So we make plans for you.
Oh, boy.
We learn. We build. We journey. This is like you're nesting. You're like making a nursery. You're getting ready for your kid. And then we wait. We listen. So quiet, so patient, so still. And we wait. But you never come. And everything stops. This is not what we planned. We wish you were here. Time passes. We carry on. We live. We hope. We do not make plans. And one day, from out of the blue, there is a sound. We listen. We hold on. We stay still. As that sound becomes a rumble. And that rumble becomes a rhythm. And that rhythm becomes a roar. And with every feeling, it's still goose. I'm doing a video to make fun of this, and I'm goosebumping up.
Yeah.
And with every feeling that was ever felt, everything happens. That everything is you. That everything is us. You are here. You are here. You are here. I mean, like,
what are you doing? What are you doing? Why'd you invite me to do this thing? And then you just make me feel this.
Because I just wanted to dunk on the Aladdin book, but then we thought we should do a good one.
Oh, man.
Like, I read that to her, and I, like, almost die.
How often do you read that to her?
I honestly, like, it came out of the rotation, and I forgot we had it until like 3 nights ago.
Yeah.
And then she looks at me and goes, "Daddy, can we read a new book?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay." Can we read Fires Fall Down?
Yeah, that's great. That's really good.
Yeah, that's it. So they're not all bad.
No. I mean, that one's more for us than it is for them.
It's what it is. And it's like I read it a second time like this week, and it's like the rhythm, like it's like a roar becomes a rhythm, which is like heartbeat, or it's like the sound becomes a rhythm, and the rhythm becomes a roar, which is like the cry of her being born.
Yeah.
It's smart, man. It's got levels to it.
We've got a stash of books that are like that are like for
adults.
It's a poem from me that I say to her that reminds me why we're doing this to begin with.
I think I read this one to her more when she was like an infant, and it was like, I'm just doing this to do this.
Right.
And then I read it to her lately, and she was like, okay. So there were some elephants on a boat.
Fun. That one's nice. No walks away.
Yeah, I want Moana. Well, this was great.
Oh, you did a thing. Hey,
I had fun.
Yeah, I had fun too. 40 minutes. Look at that.
40 minutes of programming. That's a Law and Order episode. That's the Law and Order.
No commercials, except.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We should do this again sometime.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Yeah.
Because I have a ton of books.
Read you a sappy book and make you cry.
What's that?
I'll read you a sappy book and make you cry.
Yeah, you should.
Mm.
So, all right, man. Well, this is a good time. Thanks to people for watching. There's 51 comments on our stream.
I'll go look at them. I didn't get a chance to see them because. Oh yeah, let's look at them.
People don't like sheep. I think you've got.
Good. Yeah, they're sheep are bad. Sheep are bad for the environment. I think like up with cows, sheep are like the farters that like cause problems.
Really?
To the climate. Yeah, bad for the environment.
Why?
Don't eat lamb. Because it's like the process of making them. It's the same thing with cows and stuff. It's bad. But I mean, like I still eat cows, so it's like I don't eat.
Eating a cow helps because that's one less cow.
Oh well.
That's how it works.
Right.
I think that's how it works.
How do you believe it? You believe whatever you want to believe.
There's some guys at the FDA that'll tell you anything you want to hear.
Oh my God, I love elephants. Hello, Allie Brown. What else?
I'm watching.
Gosh, where is Lane? You know what? We should do this with the girls next time.
We should. It's going to be an entirely different thing. If we want to do it with the girls, yours will sit on your lap where you put her, and mine will be like, "Daddy, who's that? Daddy, who's that?"
She's one, but she's fighting now too. And like because we've been Skyping through the pandemic with our family, she's been like banging on this keyboard in front of me, and like it's her new thing. So we had to buy her. It's in her bedroom now, but we bought her a laptop.
Like a broken.
like a toy little laptop, and it makes clicking noises, and it's her new favorite thing.
I have an old Apple keyboard that's missing the shift key. That is Lane's. That she can type on. She's like, Daddy, you do typing? Like, yeah. She's like, I do typing. Drops it.
I feel like I want to get together for a play date, but it's like we're like generations apart, right?
We're what?
It feels like because she's 3 and like Lane, Winnie.
Oh, they'll have fun. I mean, she'll have fun with Winter. She really likes young things, like little things. She'll be like, "Oh, she's so cute!" Like she's kind of getting like a motherly vibe at the ripe old age of 2 years and 11 months. She's like, "Oh, baby Simon's so cute." I'm like, yeah, it's like a year younger than you. Like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. She does that a lot. She does that like my cat, as my cat's rearing up to bite her. She's like, it's okay. And my cat.
That's cute. Winter is now she's saying words, but there's one word that we can't decipher, which is guy. She's been going around saying guy.
Oh, like you don't know what it means.
Yeah, we don't know what it means. I mean, for a while I thought it was like she was like, there's a guy here, but like it's not. It's not. It's like it means.
It's like the human version of the sheep. Someone in your window.
Right. There's a guy at the window.
A guy?
I don't know what guy means, but she's been saying it a lot.
Okay. I'm gonna work on it. Let's do this again.
All right. One dad, drunk dad. Book good, book bad. So we need to fix that.
I like it.
Okay.
Later, man.
All right. Okay. Bye.